I had a feeling that was going to happen. I also thought by moving this little bar, I would see it counting down, but I did not. All right, so what we've done so far is we identified that these two angles open to the same arc, so they have to be congruent to each other, and set up an equation setting them equal so we could find x. Now the end problem is not to find x, it's to find the measure of the arc, but we have to find x in order to get there. So we were almost there to finding x. X is 19, but that's not the answer. We need to figure out the arc. In order to figure out the arc, we're going to have to know the angle. So we're going to take our 19 and plug it in. So 3 times 19 plus 1 is 58. So this angle is 58 degrees. A good way to check yourself at this point in a problem is to plug it into both, just to make sure they end up being the same. And they do. So we definitely did the first part of the problem right. Now we know that the angle is 58 degrees. So we can put 58 degrees equals 1/2 of the arc. I'm just going to write arc actually. Arc MN. How do we get rid of this fraction? Do you remember? We multiply both sides by the denominator, which is 2. So 2 times 58 is 116. And that equals the arc. So that's the answer to the problem, that the arc is 116 degrees. Okay, MN is 116. So you have to really use your brain and reasoning skills that you've been developing for the last 3 months or however long, and use them and apply them to the problems. This one takes us a little bit more into algebra territory, stuff that you would have learned in Algebra 1, but may have since forgotten. So let's take a look. Is this segments or angles? It's segments. Remember, we have other strategies. Don't write this on your paper, but we have strategies if we wanted to know this angle would be equal to 1/2 arc plus arc. You'll probably remember that. But you see, we don't have that information. We have segment information. This is inside, so we're going to do PP equals PP. All right, so I'm going to go with the pink one first, and I'm hopefully going to have enough room. We have x plus 4 times x minus 4 equals orange, x minus 12 times x plus 28. All right, so we have our pink side and our orange side. This was a much more complicated looking problem than what you've done so far. All right, hopefully when you see something like this, you recognize whatever strategy you used in Algebra 1, whether you used FOIL or the now super popular window pane or box method. So if I want to do x plus 4, x minus 4, x plus 4, x minus 4. Okay, multiplication table style, so x times x is x squared, 4 times x is 4x, x times negative 4, negative 4x, negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. And then as we pull it out, we combine like terms. So x squared has no friends, so x squared. 4x minus 4x, because like terms is nothing, so those cancel. So we have x squared minus 16. Now, depending on your algebra skills, you may have recognized this as a difference of 2 squares and just been able to hop right there. Okay, and now we want to do the other one, window pane style. X minus 2, x plus 28. X squared, negative 2x, 28x, and negative 56. Okay, combining like terms as we pull it out, we have x squared plus 26x minus 56. All right, now when I first put this problem on here, I thought we would end up having to factor in the end, but we really don't, because remember, when solving equations, we want to move everything kind of together. So if I take this, this x squared, to get it together with the other one, subtract it, well, it goes away. X squared minus x squared is gone. and you just end up with a normal equation to solve. And I feel like this is not coming out right, so let me check what I did possibly wrong. Oh, oops. That should have been 12. So I don't know where I put my little paper. Oh, here it is. All right, that should have been 12, not 2. So negative 12x would change this to 16. And then negative 12 times 28 is negative 336. That makes more sense. Sorry if you were writing all that down. If only I was perfect, right? We all make mistakes. Oh, I never changed that. Goodness. I am so sorry. I would record this again, except for I don't really want to. And plus, this is real life, right? So x equals 20. That's x. Okay. I apologize for any and all little mathematical mistakes, but you can see I have a degree in this stuff. I teach it all the time, and I still screw up sometimes. All right, so x equals 20, but the instructions say we want to find the length of our s, this part. So if we want the length of that, we need to plug 20 in. 20 plus 40, or 28 is 48. 20 minus 12 is 8. So our s equals 56. Not degrees, because we're talking about segments. All right, what a mess. Thanks for dealing with me on that. I hope that you have a better understanding of special segments and how to differentiate between segments and angles that we've learned so far. And have a great day.